Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. Today I wanted to talk to you about the type of OCD where you get high anxiety or anxiety, but usually high anxiety, but there is no specific thought attached to it. This happens to people with OCD, I would say generally from time to time, and for some people it can become a theme. So why does it happen? It happens for a few different reasons, for two different reasons mainly, maybe three. um First reason is if you are between the thoughts. So say you did reassurance on the previous thought, new thought did not come in yet, and you are in between the thoughts, but the anxiety is still very high because you're feeling that adrenaline from getting the previous thought and having and doing compulsions and all of that kind of stuff, right? So in that case, the anxiety can still be high even if there's no specific new thought attached to it. Another reason is if you are afraid of having anxiety. So, if you are worried not about getting a specific thought, but about experiencing the feeling of anxiety, you can definitely get anxiety by itself because that's the fear, right? So, you don't really need an attached thought. Um, a lot of the time, though, this has to do with the person worrying about, well, if I have high anxiety, bad things are going to happen. What if I go crazy? What if something bad happens? What if I do something bad? And then they start to obsess about it. So the symptom of just having anxiety is what triggers them. So there's not really an attached thought to it. They attach thoughts to it after, but there's no attached thought that comes with it. Um, uh, the other thing that I see a lot is sometimes another thing that can happen too is that certain situations can trigger the person, but the thought has not come in yet. So it's kind of similar to the first one, but the anxiety is already there because the circumstances are similar to the circumstances where you got OCD the last time, and that can trigger anxiety before the thought even comes in. But I would say from what I see, most of the time when people say that I have high anxiety but no thoughts attached to it, it's because they're worried about having high anxiety and what does this mean and what would be the consequences of that, and that's why it comes in that way. So, if this is your situation, look at it as normal. It's just another type of OCD. I see it a lot when I'm talking to people. So there's no kind of more complicated recovery from it or anything like that. It's your standard OCD recovery. Disregard it, choose to view it as nothing more than an OCD situation. Don't do any compulsions, don't try to relieve the high anxiety, just let it be there. Don't do anything. Let it sit there and try to focus on daily life to the best of your ability. I hope you find my videos helpful. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I do daily videos about all things related to OCD recovery. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.